Dear friends, I'm sure you'd be taking interest into new product offering, new product development, and I have also placed a video for that. But that video was more into the theoretical part of the new product offering. Even if you are not looked into the video, I would just like to recap, about the video and about the process, right? So new product, if you look into the NSOP matrix, where you can classify into two major variables, that is a product and market. And again, you classify market into a present and new, product into present and new. So when you have a new product and then the market, right, if it is a present, that is what is called as a product development. New product is a very important strategy for organic growth of a company. So company wants to grow, there are two options. One is the organic growth, that is which are the things which are under the control of the company, right? And inorganic growth, that happens very rarely. And because of the inorganic growth, like what are the brands which are which you are acquiring, comes into your fold. So that involves the mergers, acquisitions, right? So we'll look into the new product, and new product is very important, like if you look into certain companies and admired companies, certain companies which are very well-known companies, certain companies which are customers look into those companies, customers show a lot of interest in those companies. Why do the customers show interest in this kind of companies? Because these companies always engage the customers. They engage the customers because of the customer service, because of the customer relationship management. But beyond that, they also engage with the customer because of the products which they continue to launch in the market. But it's not an easy thing. It is predicted that 80% of the new products fail in the market. That means that only 20% survive, or they meet a kind of a logical requirement for a company. So that is very, that's a very small, and so you have to be very careful, cautious, with the new product launch. Now, if you look into this new product launch, so you can categorize that may be happening in the FMCG category, or can be happening into the consumer durable category, or it can be new products can also be into the technological category. There's a difference, right? There's a difference in terms of if a new product is into the technological category, then you need a lot of technological inputs into development of the product. And along with that, because when you talk of the technology, there is also terminology that is associated with the technology, that is technological obsolescence, right? So technology is there for a very short period, and then the new technology comes up, right? So a company which has a presence into technology, or which is considered as a technological company, needs to look into all this aspect of a technological obsolescence, right? So then new products can also be launched into the fast-moving consumer goods, right? And it's not that always the new products has to be the new to the world. It can be the new product line which is created by the company, right? Or it can be the your addition into the existing line, that is also considered as a new product. So the one question which may be coming up into your mind, like for example, how in FMCG company, the new product uh, is launched. So till now in this video, we are going to do interesting thing. What I have done is I have interviewed a very senior or a top management from an organization, or a manager or business manager who is associated with this, who has a rich experience, who can bring the rich insights. And I'm sure you are going to enjoy this interview. This interview will also help you to get and enhance a lot of knowledge. So there will be a great learning. So let's now move towards the interview of from FMCG domain, right? So over to the interview. Thank you.
I actually worked in Amul for a total my work experience 36 years. The longest time I spent in sales and marketing. I started production, cooperative services, HRD, training, and finally I was head of this liquid milk marketing. I launched Amul Milk in about 42 new markets, including metros like Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta, and other A-class cities. So, that perspective, I will share my experience. Because milk, as you know, in India, household penetration is milk. Average is about 93%. If we start from Punjab, 100%, and northeast like Arunachal and that place, it is about 90%, directly or indirectly. So it's a well-known household product like commodities, no other commodities, oil, wheat, rice, paddy, something. I think largest crop in India is milk. If you know Mr. Vyas, whenever he starts, Vyas, whenever he starts on milk, he says the largest crop in India is milk. So you can understand the impact of that in our economy. So I started milk marketing in 2002. With reference to your question, marketing plan and strategies, various tools which we used. Actually, see, there are two slightly different things: new market and market which is not doing well that we relaunch. There is a difference. Suppose I want to start new market. So when I want to start new market, Amul traditionally still they are doing it. I retired in 2014, but still that blueprint is being followed. Start with we select market depending upon the size of market. You know, Amul will start with the metros and A class and B class, and then follow other markets. So whenever we start preparation about 6 months to 1 year before we launch. We work backwardly. Suppose I want to start 1 year from this date. Today is July 12th, 20. So I will launch in July 21. So I will start preparation from today. And entire part chart will be prepared. First meeting. First of all, we'll have a Apex Steering Council who will steer this launch in 1 year after 1 year. If, we take everybody takes seriously, but Amul, as you know, because you were briefly there, so it's very systematic. Every week we'll have a review. So first thing we do is market research. That's the backbone of any marketing plan. Market research with reference to first we find out the size of market, total milk size. And as you know, in India, still unorganized sector is very big. So I will slightly divert because for your students or total milk production in India is about in world is about 212 crores roughly. India it is about 44 crores liters per day. And out of this 44 crore, organized sector is about 10 crores liters per day, and Amul is about 2.2 crores liters per day, about 2 crores liters per day, Amul milk procurement. So still, we have a very big unorganized sector, which is dominating, especially rural areas. Plus, this includes the milk. Farmer keep about roughly 1/3 of milk for their consumption. Suppose I am a producer, I produce 3 liter, I keep 1 liter for my need of families. So we start with any market research, total market size. Total market size includes pouch milk and loose milk, right? So that first of all, that will be analyzed. What is total market size? And then out of that, we'll decide if suppose total market size is say hypothetically speaking 10 lakh liter of some market, suppose A market. So out of 10, how much is packed and how much is loose? Because strategy is different. In order to take that part of the share in our fold or any brand, strategy will differ. So first, I go for a market size, and then I assess my competitors. Number of competitor differs region wise. When I remember I launched milk in Delhi in November 2003, there were only 6 competitors. Today there are 43 brands. Bombay, there are about 100 brands. Pune, there are 115 brands. North brands are less. So it varies from region to region because, as you know, per capita consumption, if it starts from Punjab, Punjabis are, because of food habit and traditionally, about 800 ml per day per, yeah, per capita consumption. If we go northeast, Guwahati and Upper Assam, it will be about 100, 110 ml per day. So habits. So first of all, because it is of no use going to market, but market size is less. First, we start with the where market is big, right? So then we assess the competitor. Competitor assessment is in terms of what is the volume naturally, volume, what is the pricing, what is the marketing strategy, what is the distribution structure, and what sales promotion activities, BTL, ATL, and strategy they are following. So that is the first captured and analyzed. Then we go for uh, what metrics will employ or deploy. For suppose Amul, we have a corporate objective. I don't know now, but till 2013, 2014, there was a corporate objective. We must capture 10% of market size within 90 days. That given to a team. Suppose 10 lakh, then we must get 10% of 10 lakh. That is a 1 lakh, right? In 90 days. That was the corporate objective. So that corporate objective is first decided. Ki this is objective because any backbone of many marketing plan is what is objective. See, corporate actually they will always have an objective. Then follows the marketing objective, and then sales and distribution objective. So that is how it goes. Then first I assess my competitor, then I assess my customer. That's very, very important nowadays. Customer research is very, very seriously taken. Well, everybody is taking, but in Amul especially, we go to the customer, we decide sample size depending upon the population of the city. What should be sample size? ऐसा नहीं है कि 1 लाख के पॉपुलेशन में आपने 2000 कस्टमर का वो किया 10 लाख में भी सेम किया because sample size is decided. And we go for when we go for this research, we go for well-known this agencies, no research agencies. So that what type of sample size, SEC A, B, C, D, how much sample, no region wise. Since marketing, you know it, ki SEC how to do it, and they will say okay, this will be the market size, and then especially we focus on the satisfaction index. Okay. Our customers are satisfied with the existing brand, especially market leader. If not satisfied, what are the gray areas? Quality is a problem, delivery service is a problem, timing is a problem. So that is a important when you decide your marketing plan finally, because this all we are doing for our launch and marketing plan and strategy. It's all combination. That the metrics which I referred earlier. Identify what are the gray areas of the what are expectation from Amul. We also tell suppose everybody generally knows suppose Amul will come in this market, do you buy? And what are their expectations? When we launched Amul and milk in Delhi, we had a research 3 years in advance, and everybody wanted Amul should come in Delhi. So immediately we decided. Everybody, because you know butter, cheese, and everything, they said that Amul should be there in milk and ice cream. Both came in that survey. So a lot of expectation from Amul. So and you know brand equity that was very helpful. Then we also survey assess the trade because finally when you are going in the market you will need support of trade distributor and retailer. So we search them also. Milk is a different game because milk you need different type of people because jagna to 3 baje and 365 days you know it. Buffalo don't know what is Sunday and Buffalo don't know that is a festival. So they keep, and working hours are very odd, very demanding. So we many time existing because product distributor, their profile is different. It's a not exactly glamorous, but it's a different type of job. Milk is a different type because आपको रात को 2 बजे 3 बजे प्लांट में जाना. In Bombay city 2 o'clock distribution start. In Ahmedabad 3 o'clock distribution start. And different type of people you will need, no, having a different background, experience will count. So we advertise it. First, we research the trade. What are their expectation? What are their gray area? Like we did for like we does for this customer. But that's a very important. Once you study it, you will know what will click mostly because and what will not click and what plan we should have. And best Amul is doing. I started that initiative in Amul Yatra. When I appoint Amul distributor, see when in order to have ownership and affiliation, emotional affiliation, we invite all distributors in New Market in batch to Anand. They will stay here for 3 days. That's a HR angle of marketing. 3 days, they will be shown the village cooperative. They will be shown they will know for whom they are going to work. There will be of ownership. They are working for poor farmers. And then they will be shown the dairy plant. They will be shown the NDDB. They will be shown the mother dairy Gandhinagar, and some other like surrounding place also. Because when they come from all the way, we show them when we go to Gandhinagar now. Sardar statue we show. They show. Time it was not there. So that's a beautiful part of it. So we invite them. So they say ki their bonding will be there, right? So that's a part of. Then we identify the metrics. So I will tell you. I will now share my experience of the launch in Indore. When I launched, when I researched, I found that only Sanchi, one player is there, and another player was some 2 3 local players. 90% was a loose milk, 10% was packed milk. So if see, in order to snatch Sanchi, suppose 10% is selling Sanchi. That time Indore market was roughly about 2 lakh liter per day, and Sanchi was selling about 2.5 to 3 lakh, 30 40,000. And I want to snatch. Finally, we are hitting farmer of MP, no? So this is a farmer cooperative. So must have we decided that we must have a strategy to convert loose milk into pouch milk because quality is, as you know, because loose milk, especially during summer and other season when there is a scarcity, quality goes down, prices goes up, and they don't go for pasteurization or other processes, no hygiene and all. Especially for your in COVID condition, this present situation, Amul has not lost much in milk. Other product there is a because now people have more conscious hygiene and all. So we had a different strategy in Indore that was known as a house-to-house campaign to convert loose milk into pouch milk, and that built in our marketing plan कि जब अमूल पाउच मिल्क अवेलेबल है तो खुला दूध क्यों. मुझे अभी भी थोड़ा याद है टैगलाइन वो था हमारा होर्डिंग्स में न्यूज़पेपर में कि जब अमूल का दूध पेस्चराइज्ड दूध पैक में अवेलेबल है तो खुला दूध क्यों. That was a part of marketing strategy. Second strategy I adopted, I conducted many meetings in schools and social groups like Rotary, Gujarati Samaj, Punjabi Samaj, Marwadi, everywhere social groups are there. I went, I met the secretary, I had an interaction with the housewives and told about Amul. So that was a part of marketing strategy. Professor, उसमें क्या होता है कि generally decision दूध का धनंजय कौन लेता है. हाउसवाइफ लेती है या तो बच्चा लेता है घर का. जो बच्चे ने अगर ना मना कर दिया कि इसमें स्मेल आ रही है, वॉमिट होता है, तो दूसरे दिन माँ बाप को माँ दूध नहीं लाएगी, बदल दे. बिकॉज दैट इज फॉर हर इम्पोर्टेंट इज कि बच्चे को दूध पीना जरूरी है. आपको भी याद होगा, मेरे को तो याद है माँ सबसे पहले मेरे को दूध पीना वाज लाइक नो रिलीजियस, मंदिर में माथा टेकना और दूध पीना वाज वो रूटीन होता था। हाँ, तो ये चीज है कि उसमें फिर ये स्ट्रेटेजी ये एडॉप्ट किया हमने इंदौर में, इट वाज सक्सेसफुल। दूसरा क्या हुआ, लाइक स्ट्रेटेजी डिफर्स। अब मैं कॉर्पोरेट ऑब्जेक्टिव बात की ना आपको कि 10% अमूल डिसाइड करता है कि हमको 90 डेज में लेना है, तो कॉर्पोरेट ऑब्जेक्टिव डिसाइड होने के बाद मार्केटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव आता है। मार्केटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव में क्या होता है कि मार्केटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव, सपोज मेरे को 1 लाख लीटर दूध आई वांट टू सेल इन सिटी ए, और 1 लाख लीटर, इन ऑर्डर टू सेल 1 लाख लीटर मेरे को कितना हाउस होल्ड चाहिए, तो आई शुड नो ए सिटी में पर कैपिटा कंजम कितना है। अगर 1 लीटर है तो मेरे को एक लीटर है तो 1 लाख घर चाहिए ना, 1 लाख लीटर के लिए। पर फैमिली अगर 1 लीटर मिल्क कंजम्पशन है एनी सिटी, तो इन ऑर्डर टू हैव अ 1 लाख लीटर इन, तो मेरे को आई वांट टू प्लेस माय प्रोडक्ट इन 1 लाख हाउस होल्ड, देन उसमें से 20-25% आप निकाल दो तो दैट, बिकॉज दैट गोज इनटू द डिफरेंट सेगमेंट लाइक रेस्टोरेंट, होटल्स, होरेका, ना इंस्टीट्यूशन, कैंटीन्स, होरेका बोलते हैं ना, वो से वर्ड निकला था होरेका, मुझे याद है सेकेंडरी मीटिंग में। तो हॉस्पिटल में होता है, कैंटीन में होता है, कॉलेज कैंटीन, एंड सो सेगमेंट वाइज हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि जनरल ट्रेड या हाउस होल्ड में 80% आई विल 80,000 मुझे घर चाहिए, आई हैव टू प्लेस माय प्रोडक्ट देयर, देन 10% मेरे को होरेका चाहिए, और सबसे बड़ा सेगमेंट है चाय का, इट वेरीज, अबाउट 20% विल गोज इन टी वेंडर। तो हर एक स्ट्रेटेजी अकॉर्डिंगली। तो मार्केटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या हो गया मेरा कि आई वांट टू प्लेस माय प्रोडक्ट इन ऑर्डर टू गेट 1 लाख लीटर ए प्रोडक्ट इन 80,000 हाउस होल्ड। तो अकॉर्डिंगली मार्केटिंग टीम विल वर्क in order to get 80,000, मतलब 80,000 हाउस होल्ड में पेनिट्रेशन करना है, तो मेरा ATL क्या करना पड़ेगा, मेरे को BTL क्या करना पड़ेगा, मर्चेंडाइजिंग क्या करना पड़ेगा, मेरे को हाउ टू हैव अ ट्रायल जनरेशन। सी, मिल्क में जल्दी चेंज नहीं होते हैं, अमूल का बात डिफरेंट है कि अमूल का होता है, मिल्क में उसको ट्रायल जनरेशन कराना पड़ता है। इन ऑर्डर टू हैव अ ट्रायल जनरेशन यू मस्ट ल्यूर कस्टमर, आइदर कूपन जाके या हाउस टू हाउस घर घर जाके सैंपल देके उसको देना पड़ता है। मैंने इंदौर में स्टार्ट किया था फर्स्ट टाइम इन द इंडियन हिस्ट्री ऑफ डेयरी इंडस्ट्री, हाउस टू हाउस कैंपेन। घर में जाके सैंपल दिया, दूसरे दिन फीडबैक लिया, एंड देन उसका ऑर्डर लिया, होम डिलीवरी कराया। तो ये मार्केटिंग वाला डिसाइड, मार्केटिंग टीम का ये काम होता है कि घरों में कैसे जाना है, कूपन देना है, सैंपलिंग करना है, कि दुकान पे हमको BTL करना है। दिस इज द मार्केटिंग प्लान। अब जो हो गया मार्केटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव कि 1 लाख चाहिए मेरे को, 80,000 जनरल ट्रेड में से चाहिए, हाउस होल्ड से चाहिए, 10,000 चाय वाला चाहिए, 10,000 होरेका वाला चाहिए। अब उसको करना है, प्लान विल डिफर फ्रॉम city to city, region to region, and habit, because it depends upon the consumer's habits, food habits, culture. अब आप कलकत्ता में जाओगे तो उनका क्या है कि चाय पीने का बहुत आदत होता है, तो यू टारगेट ज्यादा टी वेंडर्स, बिकॉज कलकत्ता, बिकॉज आई हैव स्पेशल मिल्क आल्सो देयर। तो ये मार्केटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव। नेक्स्ट इज सेल्स एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑब्जेक्टिव। अब सेल्स एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑब्जेक्टिव में मेरे को अगर जनरल ट्रेड में से आई वांट 80% माय मार्केट शेयर, तो सेल्स एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन डिपार्टमेंट विल डिसाइड हाउ मेनी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर they will have, how many retailer, because one distributor can give satisfactory service to about 30 to 35 retailer, not more than that, because timing is very important. You have to be before your competitor. If you are delivering your product before your competitor without any sales promotion activity, your 10% sale will increase. That I have experienced. I this task force of new launch of about 40 market. I made, I every time I ensured that we must be there before competitor.